This isn't going to be a very long video, as my history with him personally isn't as extensive as the rest of the people I've heard about, but I will be blunt and honest to the best of my ability. Just know that I was silenced for a long fucking time before all this, and my previous Discord account was hacked, though a few notes. To Aaron, you're no better than Rye. Fuck off. You dated Holly when she was 16. I'm pretty damn sure you were an adult at the time. To Benny, I'm glad you and the others are finally getting justice, but let's not forget that you were the one who delayed all of this massively because you scrubbed all the evidence off the internet, which contributed to a lot of silencing. The sooner you own up to that, the better. That out of the way, I'm a victim of Rye-Rye99, or Brian Gillard. I'm not sure whether or not to put the grooming label on it quite yet, but I was definitely emotionally abused. I've been a fan of him since I was like 9, maybe? And I met him when I was 15 through XM or Caesar. After the initial drama with him and Betty had occurred, I thought I could fix him, encourage him to be better, to be a good friend. I was clearly wrong. First 3 months were fine until he started showing his true colors. My tinfoil hat theory is that he saw that I was severely mentally ill with no real support, and I was easy to manipulate. He was an adult, so I trusted him. He got a bit too cocky at one point, and I started acting out, especially after all the favoritism and everything else just became apparent to me. Now, people with a surface level understanding of mental health know that kids acting out is a huge red flag for abuse. Rye knew this, which is why after I started putting his true colors into words in Rye-Cord, he promptly cut me off. Obviously, this ended quite badly for me emotionally. I almost failed sophomore year. I'm in a much better place emotionally and mentally, and I have much better people in my corner. A few things that stick out to me is that everything was always my fault, that I needed to change. And there was always that vague threat of losing all my friends if I didn't. Like, dude, I was 15 and you were always telling me I was wrong. What the fuck did you want from me? Also, one time in VC, he brought up the breathing thing, but he never done anything inappropriate towards me. The most physical contact we had was hugging, which is hardly inappropriate. So, yeah, I'm a victim. Whoop-de-doo. Admire my bravery all you want, but here's a few hard truths you'll need. You need to go to law enforcement. No ifs, ands, or buts. I did my research, and even if online crimes did happen across countries, they'll go and access the services of Interpol and networks through there. I can't do very much from Albuquerque, New Mexico, so the ball is in the Canadians' court. Illegally, Discord and Microsoft have to comply with law enforcement, and if convicted, Ryan's life will be ruined. Canadian law is pretty clear about that. I think that's all I really had to say. I have a doc up that documents most of everything, so I'll go ahead and jot down the new stuff once I'm done uploading this. Peace.